There came another cloud of dust, enveloping all the nearby soldiers. Then the dust cleared, and all of those nearby soldiers lay out on the ground, unconscious. Come on, Lynn, we can beat them. If I can do it, they're no match for you. We can take them down, Lynn. Boris continued until his words were cut off by a familiar presence. Lynn, that's the boy I saved earlier from those soldiers. They must have recaptured him later. As I said, Boris, things are not always as they seem. You said he was a prince. Perhaps he is leading these soldiers. He is not, I am, but one day he will seize the boy and locate his father. My patience is gone. Defiant Boris took a fighting stance. He tries to beat back their attacker, but Boris is quickly outnumbered. Hey, that's the kid. The one who interfered with my training, Malikite. Young Joel's perspective from the back of his mount. I want him dead, Joel ordered. By this time, Boris was pretty much beaten up. One of the soldiers sheathed his sword and pulled out shackles to restrain Boris. As a result, Boris's younger sister, fully understanding what was going on, ran out to her brother, trying to protect his body with her own life. Wait, came the cry of the prince. Malikite, I want the girl as well. As you wish. Malikite responded, kill the boy, spare the life of the girl, and let's go. Several new soldiers surrounded Boris to end his life. A single soldier wrestled with Boris and Kwajalynn's sister. Put my sister down, Boris screamed with a final act of defiance. Boris displayed his full power utilizing the multiform techniques, which allows an elemental to be in two different locations in space at the same time given moment in time. The multiform is a physical out-of-body technique which allows an elemental to manifest corporal doppelganger. Each doppelganger is both separate and independent, yet connected and dependent. For an elemental, the multiform comes naturally with elemental progression and is fundamental technique which scales in application with strength. Please, Lynn, you have to save us, Boris cried out to his sister, cowering in fear on the ground as several soldiers attempt to restrain him. Shut up. What are you begging for? We don't need her. We can handle this on our own. Another one of Boris's doppelgangers purged his words, personified by legions of his doppelganger, manifesting out of the wind all around him, manifesting by the hundreds, descending from the sky and running out of the forest line from all directions, each displaying a different mental and emotional state. But we do need her. She's so strong and powerful and amazing. I love my big sister. I can't live without her. Lynn's a show-off and she's full of herself. I don't even want to be bothered by her. Yeah, more than a few sounded off in agreement. The doppelganger conflicted and rage fighter just as much with each other as they did with the enemy. Lynn, I can't focus on it too much. A single hand held Kwajalynn as a slightly older, more mature Boris manifesting beside his sister. Physical strain evident once his head and face manifested from the wind. There are too many of us and too much for I to handle. Kwajalynn could feel the stress from her brother flow through their physical connection, and it hurt her to her soul to know that Boris was trying so hard to be a protector. What are you doing? Kwajalynn shouted. Mother, save us. Why are you standing there like a frightened child? We need you. Not pain, but rage and disgust twisted Kwajalynn's face. Why? Beside her, Boris collapsed to one knee, the strain of the multiform taking its toll on him. I have to get out of here, screamed one of Boris's doppelgangers as it ascended into the air, attempting to fly away. It became the focus of Boris' full rage. All his multiforms stopped, turned and focused in on the one doppelganger. Each one charged up attack, meant to destroy their enemy and focus them on the embodiment of Boris' cowardice. No, I can't stop them, Lynn. The Boris at her side spoke. I'm tearing myself apart, please. Lynn, please. Enraged, Kwajalynn looked again at her mother. Really? So you can lecture me about hitting my brother, but you will let your son attack himself. In an instant, all the doppelganger released their attacked aim at the fleeing Boris. The quantity of energy was equal to everything that Boris had. Kwajalynn turned into an after-image, releasing her brother's hand. He speeds sufficient to outpace her brother's own attack. In the blink of an eye, Kwajalynn closed the spatial distance, grabbed hold of her brother, cowardice, and embraced him in a loving hug. Shielding him from himself, her body absorbed all the energy from his attack that came at them, a span of a few seconds that was like an ordnance barrage, which shook the earth. Her body was engulfed into blinding light, and once attack ended, Kwajalynn stood not a single scratch from her current strength away to overpowered for her younger brother. slumbered in his sister's arms as she descended to the ground with him. Lynn, Naomi yelled, running toward her sister, trying to dodge soldiers, while Boris' doppelganger demanifested around her. One soldier managed to grab Naomi by the back of her dress, halting her progression towards her big sister. Such potential, Malikite thought as he watches the doppelganger fade into oblivion around him. His life will be spared, bring them both, Malikite ordered. What spared? Malikite. Joheal questioned. I want him. Fine, I'll do it myself, Joheal blurted. You may be the prince, but I'm in charge. His life will be spared. Continue and I will free the girl. Let's go. Malikite demanded, asserting his authority.